Good day, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Rusty Gamer, and welcome back to World of Tanks. You will be thinking, what's this, a T95? You always play light tanks and medium tanks, so what's this T95 doing here? Well, I've been developing this iconic tank, and I've been driving around in it, and well, I kind of like it. The brawling kinds of the gameplay is not my typical kind of gameplay, but I'm trying to see if it's something for me. And in this two helpings of gameplay, I want to show you what I've learned about the T95, at least about a little bit about brawling. So the whole team is going north, and somewhere at this point I start wondering, okay, what's happening south? Yes, we have to invest also into the south, because if we don't, we will be surrounded and we will lose guaranteed. Because people can go en masse to the north, but if you're not pushing the north, and that mostly doesn't happen, people will sit in front of the other tanks and there will be shots fired through and forth. But really pushing it is probably not gonna happen. So I'm going back here to see if I can support my team in the south. So I see that the SU 12244 is also going back, and that's a player that's going to be important for the rest of the match. Because he will be a great support for me. The light tank in the middle has already been destroyed, our ELC even 90. And I wanted to see if I can find a shot on the Char Future 4, but the Pershing spots me, because this tank is set up as a brawler and doesn't have a real good camo. I see the Pershing still going this way, and I don't want that, because if he's going to be on the other side of this ramp, he's going to be a real pain in the ass for me. So there he goes, and the Blesk and all kinds of other tanks are going to shoot at me, but yeah, this is a T95, so panning me is going to be an issue for them. I'm gonna fast forward now a few minutes, because nothing has really been happening. We've seen a few tanks in the south, but I was thinking there should be something happening. And when I was turning, the Leo popped up. So I sort of thought, yeah, there was a spider sense tingling. Something should be happening. And this Leo went around the side and getting destroyed. So yeah, that happened. And now you see that all the other tanks, the Pershing was the first one to set up the assault, but the other tanks are now also coming in. So we have a Skoda, a T56, and the Emil, which are both very dangerous tanks. So the Emil is behind the house, and the Skoda is on the other side of this hill. And I see that I'm spotting him and he's getting shot from the center. So what I want to do is try and spot him again to see if my colleagues, my teammates, can get rid of him. And then the Char pops up and he makes a big mistake. He should have been stuck behind that little house. But yeah, I've shot, so everybody else is going to shoot at me. So I'm trying to angle. I don't angle good enough for against the Emil, and also the Skoda gets a big hit into me. At this point I start to learn that if I wiggle my tank a lot, it's very hard for them to pen me. So that's something I'm, well, starting to learn about working with the T95. Now we see the Yak Panther coming in. I'm also waiting, seeing if I can do a second shot into him, but the SU is still there. Oh, I see the Emil looking at me again. And the Yak Panther is taken out by the SU. So the SU is really a big help for me, because he keeps my flank clear. If I get surrounded, if I get a tank on my flank, I'm gonna die. Okay, Char happened. He's sitting there in the bush, he gets spotted by me, and he's just annihilated. Again, I spot the Skoda. I haven't hit the Skoda, but I did spot him, and he's now taken out of the game. Okay, Emil, do you really want to do that? No, I don't think so. now also again the SU is gonna clear my flanks. He's really a big help for me. So now you see I've just stayed there. I didn't go anywhere. I stayed behind this hill to keep one of my flanks out of harm's way. I had the SU on my other flank so I can keep my enemies in front of me. And that's what you have to do with the T95. Keep your enemies in front of you and keep your tank moving. If you don't keep it moving, they will find your weak spots and they will shoot at you. And they will pen. And this game is almost over. I just wanted to show you the last bit because this is also one of the things you have to remember with the T95. If you want to shoot, be patient. Don't shoot too quickly. Certainly if you have all the time, but you will see in a few seconds that T25/2 is in the corner. He will be spotted. I will aim for him and be a little bit quick on the draw because I don't want the SU to take the kill. I want me to take the kill. And yeah, that happens. And also the SU misses because he does the same thing as I do. Okay, I know where the RT is because I saw him shooting. So he's somewhere on H1. And that's where I'm now. See, you can see that he's somewhere over there. I pinged the map as well. So I'm going to pre-aim for that location. Now I'm just driving and I go up in the bushes, pre-aim and hopefully take the last kill. That will be difficult because of the aim time of the T95. The accuracy is kind of okay. You can do some really nice snipes, but you have to be really patient to do it. So there he is, and snap. And that's the game. Well, this is a defense game. This was a defense game. So I had a lot of work cut out for me, a lot of tanks shooting at me. But in the end, I came through, had 3 kills, did 4,000 damage, 4,300, and had a lot of bounces. It's not an ace tanker. 1166 base XP. I think the ace tanker is somewhere about 1300. Don't know. I fired 9 shots, hit 7, penned 7, and had 3400 blocked by armor. Okay, now we go to Cliff. This is a few weeks, maybe months later. This is after holiday. And I'm on Cliff. I don't have gun depression, so I won't go up to the north. No, that's not north, that's east. And I'm now on my desktop doing something, and yeah, that happened again. Oh my. Sorry for that. And I will want to go to the corner to see if I can start working on the tank destroyers or maybe heavy tanks coming through over there. So, full speed! Oh, it's very busy over there. So I see the Kilana and I see he's turning and I can shoot him. So I stop, aim, and shoot. So aim before your shot. Stop, aim. Don't shoot on the move when they're that far away. If they're close, you can try. Or you can do it. You can mostly pen everywhere. IS-7. Oh my, this is a problem. Another one. This is going to be a big problem. And an IS-5. Okay. This is gonna be... Yeah, I'm dead. I'm for sure I'm dead. This is not gonna go well. You see me wiggling. Yeah, I am driving forward and wiggling. Every time I have a shot, I will stop, aim and shoot. At least that's how you should do it. Again, IS-7. I turn my tank into an angle, so he will shoot at my front plate, but because I angle it, he will bounce at that point. Okay, all 3 on the corner, and there's me on this side. What to do? I see I have an opportunity, I will shoot. As IS-7 comes around the corner, wiggle, wiggle, bounce, bounce. Okay, Kilana is dead. That's very important. I didn't want to round the corner because of the Kilana. I'm still sort of anxious because of tank destroyers in the back, but they are not there. I put my front out, I wait, I let them shoot, and my tracks are repaired in 2 seconds or 2.5 seconds, and I go around the corner, look for the opportunity and shoot. Ooh, he just turned his tank in and I bounce. You shouldn't be bouncing in a fight like this, because any bounce is going to be a problem. So you see me still keeping on wiggling. Now I stop because he's tracked. I now almost reloaded, and that cost me 500 HP. I should have stayed, kept on wiggling, and only stopped when I'm fully loaded. That was a mistake by me. Okay, go around the corner. They all fired. I'm gonna look for the shot. There it is, and it's pens the front plate of the IS-5. He's taken out. Bounce another one from the IS-7, and now I see that my teammates are coming in. Ooh, butt sex, and there's the IS-7. He's dead. So that was a frantic fight. 5,200 damage done, 4,000 bounced. But this is what you need to do with the T95. Just go forward. Plow forward. Move, move, move. Nope, I missed it. I saw it was going behind the rock, so just everything you don't shoot, you miss anyway. And I can move forward. But now you will see that the T95 is not good out in the open. It will not work as well as you go on a corner. That corner helps. That solid rock you can hide behind, you can angle upon. It helps. It helps a lot. Missed it. It should have been a hit because it was aimed. And I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna aim. I'm gonna aim. I'm gonna aim. And it's dead. Well, I was reloading anyway. S1. I used the indicator on the map to see where he is. Shoot. Might be a hit. I don't know. But you see, there's a lot of things are happening. I bounced some shots, but I'm not hitting anything. It didn't hit the S1. And I'm waiting, I'm aiming. I'm out in the open, and well, the T95 doesn't want to be in the open. I'll go skip the rest because the rest of the team will mop up all the others. I will come to nothing. So it's still 5,262 damage done. I have a base XP of 1248, still no ace tanker. I do have an ace tanker, but that was on a loss, other match. It's a weird match, and it was a little bit weird to show. But so I got fired 11 shots, I had 8 direct hits and 11 pens. Yeah, T95, keep wiggling, keep moving, keep plowing forward, and help your team push through a flank. That's what you have to do. Thank you very much.